All right, thanks, folks. Again, we are Sugar Hill. I'm Kevin. This is Melissa, coming to you live from our home here in Scarborough, our little home music studio. We just played a couple fiddle tunes there. First one called Sandy River Belle, and the second one was called Shove That Pig's Foot a Little Further into the Fire.
Yes,
is that right?
That's right.
Okay. All right, kind of a funky name, but that's old-time music for you. We're going to play some old-time fiddle tunes, some kind of bluesy stuff, some country stuff. I'm going to change over to my guitar, and I'll be right there.
And Melissa, you were telling me just while Kevin's getting his guitar that you guys have been playing together for about 8 years?
Well, yeah, I would say casually we've been playing together since we met, basically. But we maybe started playing gigs 4
or 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Well, of course, we have 2 very young sons, so our gigging opportunities are limited and dependent on childcare. So, all right, we're going to do an old tune. It was first done by the Memphis Jug Band back in the, I think, early 1930s. Though we borrow heavily from the Jerry Garcia and David Grisman version of this song. It's called Stealin'. Put your arms around me like a circle around the sun. Won't you love me, mama, like my easy rider does? mama, don't you tell on me. Stealing back to my same old used to be. The woman I love, she's just my height and size. Married girl, come see me sometime. You don't believe I love you, look what a fool I've been. You don't believe I'm sinking, look what a hole I'm in. Stealing, stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. Stealing, stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. Put your arms around me like a circle around the sun. I want you to love me, mama, like my easy rider done. You don't believe I love you, look what a fool I've been. You don't believe I'm sinking, look what a hole I'm in. Stealing, stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. Stealing, stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, now we're going to feature Melissa on a couple Irish reels. Melissa's been to Ireland a couple times, played some fiddle over there, and is really passionate about the Irish music. And we like to put a few reels, jigs, and such in our sets. So we're going to do one called Wind That Shakes the Barley is what we're going to start off with. And then we'll go into another one called Star of Munster. Ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just have to unmute for a woohoo.
Thank you.
You're making my chair on its wheels roll around the room.
I'm just gonna switch over to the banjo again real quick, and I gotta tune it up.
All right,
you can
Kevin's
talk for a
going to
minute,
tune up the
Melissa.
banjo. All right. Well, thank you for joining us today. It's so nice to see so many familiar faces up there. Yeah, we're having a good time. I've always kind of wondered which concert is the closest to home concert, but I don't think it can beat this. Definitely the closest to home. I'd like to talk a little bit about my current project that I've been working on. I'm co-director of the New Hampshire Fiddle Ensemble that was started by Ellen Carlson, and now she and I run it together. And we have 100 members in the New Hampshire Fiddle Ensemble, and of all ages, and we have a wonderful time playing many different genres of fiddle music. And but all of our concerts were canceled this year. So we are currently working on a virtual concert, which has been a lot of fun, and we're putting it together, and it should be out in September. So keep an eye on that. You can check it out at nhfiddleensemble.com, or you can look up New Hampshire Fiddle Ensemble on Facebook. You can find us there too.
Okay, so now we're gonna play a old-time country tune. It's by both Roy Acuff and Clarence Ashley. And but we learned the version from a 1960s recording from a little old-time band called Ernest East and the Pine Ridge Boys. So here, this song is called Greenback Dollar.
1, 2, 3.
Once I had a darling sweetheart. She was all the world to me. Then a stranger that persuaded her. Now she thinks no more of me. I don't want your greenback dollar. I don't want your watch and chain. All I want is you, my darling. Say you'll take me back again. Early one morning, I packed my suitcase and I started to go away. She met me at the station platform, and darling went on to say, I don't want your greenback dollar. I don't want your watch and chain. All I want is you, my darling. Say you'll take me back again. If I had my greenback dollar, I'd put an end to all my cares. I'd buy a steel ball and a 45 pistol and betray my jealousy. I don't want your greenback dollar. I don't want your watch and chain. All I want is you, my darling. Say you'll take me back again. Went into a little fiddle tune there at the end called Johnson Boys, in addition to the Greenback Dollar. Now I'm going to switch back to my guitar. This is what we do.
Yeah, Kevin's got the hard job. I switch back and forth, tuning things up.
I don't know about that.
I'm just playing the fiddle over here. All right, yeah, so you can also find us, Sugar Hill. You can find us on Facebook at Sugar Hill Music. We are a duo, as you can see. We sometimes are the Sugar Hill Trio with an upright bass. And we are also sometimes the Sugar Hill String Band, which is a quartet. And we will be playing as the Sugar Hill String Band next Tuesday in Kittery for something at the community center there in Kittery called Concert on the Commons, Tuesday, July 7th. And that will be the string band, so we'll have Ellen Carlson and Chris Day joining us. However, I do believe that those concerts might only be for Kittery residents. So if you're one of your...
We just know it's a socially distanced live concert event.
So well, yeah,
That's
so
the
check it out,
only
Kittery
details that
Community
we know.
Center.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is actually our very first Zoom concert. We've never done this before. It's kind of cool. We can wear our slippers. We're in our basement. Of course, being in a basement, humidity kind of makes your instruments go out of tune, get a little wacky sometimes. So that's why I had to tune up there. Yeah, so we're now, after all this great upbeat music, we're now going to play you a nice, really, really slow murder ballad to kind of bring things down a bit. It's kind of funny. We played this song the other night. This weekend, we played a wedding. It was kind of odd. It was like a socially distanced wedding. And we played this song, and everyone was dancing, doing their waltz. So I don't think they really listened to the words because it's definitely about murder, like a lot of these old-time tunes are murder ballads.
Yep.
All right, so this tune is called Rose Connolly. Down in the willow garden where me and my love did meet. Oh, there we sat a chord and my love fell off to sleep. I had a bottle of burgundy wine, my love. She did sits in his cabin door, wiping his tear-dimmed eyes, mourning for his only son upon the scaffold high. My race is run beneath the sun, low hill is waiting for me, for I did murder that dear little girl whose name was Rose Connolly. Okay, thanks. All right, we'll pick it back up now. Let's play Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Did I do that out of order? Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. There's no order here.
Okay, good. We had a rough plan. A rough plan for this. We're following it loosely. So, you want to say anything about this tune that we're going to do?
Well, this tune is something from Radim Zemkel,
Oh,
who
Radim,
is
yep.
a Czech mandolin player. And it's something that I just enjoy playing.
Yeah.
I learned this when I playing with Jason Phelps. I've played with a band called Jerks of Grass for about 15 years or so. So you may have seen me playing fiddle with them out around Portland. Well, with that in mind, Kevin plays with the Maine Marimba Ensemble, which is a wonderful African band that also can be seen a lot around Portland, Maine. So we have some other projects that we do. But
All right, so this tune is called Twin Peaks by
Twin
Radim
Peaks.
Zemkel. It's probably one of the most modern things that we do.
yeah.
Probably from the 80s or 90s or something. We rarely play any music from before the 1960s or so. So here we go. Ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Melissa Bragg and
There you go.
Karen on the fiddle here, folks. That's a tricky little tune there.
That's a little tricky.
All right, so I think maybe we'll just do one more.
Okay.
Yeah?
That sounds good.
One more, all right. We'll send you out on one last little bluegrass song. This was a, I should have taken notes, but I think this was first done in the 1950s sometimes by the Lonesome Pine Fiddlers. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong about that. But then it was done by Flatt and Scruggs, I'm pretty sure. And countless other artists, of course. It's kind of a bluegrass standard called Pain in My Heart. You have anything else you want to say?
I want to make sure we send out a big thank you to
yes.
our friends at Marion Public. You
How could
guys
I
are
forget?
wonderful.
Yes.
And thank you for
Yeah.
bringing these tiny screen concerts to our community. It's been really a great thing. You've had a lot of great music on here, and thanks for inviting us on. Okay.
Okay.
In my heart.
Yep, pain in my heart.
1, 2, 3.
When I first met you right from the start, you know that I love you from the pain in my heart. Look in my eyes, girl, and see that it's true. And say that you love me, please don't make me blue. With pain in my heart and blues on my mind, I'll always love you, but can you be mine? Can you be mine with another man's name? You know that I love you and I'm not to blame. I say that you love me and you will be mine, with pain in your heart and blues on your mind. Say that you love me and don't say goodbye. You know that I love you, for you I would die. With pain in my heart and blues on my mind, I'll always love you, but can you be mine? Can you be mine with another man's name? You know that I love you and I'm not to blame. Take it up. And when I first met you right from the start, you know that I love you from the pain in my heart. Look in my eyes, girl, and see that it's true. And say that you love me, please don't make me blue. With pain in my heart and blues on my mind, I'll always love you, but can you be mine? Can you be mine with another man's name? You know that I love